Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here's Holiday. The rebound by Turner.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Nembhard. Good on the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's White. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. Indiana on offense. Inside. Nesmith's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Halliburton. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown. Boston on offense. Pass to Porzingis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
And Allie, thanks.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Halliburton, no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Left side, Nesmith. To the middle. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Over Siakam. White can't hit. On offense, here are the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. He's scoreless. Over to the left wing. Here's Halliburton. He's covered by Holiday. That's tipped. White with a steal. The kick to Tatum. From deep. Again, the miss by Boston. Pacers trail by 4. White with the steal. Down low. Nifty move. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Back to Nembhard. To the inside. They still need this. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside White. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Nesmith. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Nice move. White drives in. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by White. Right side, Holiday. Three-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front.
The Pacers 6.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. Indiana on offense. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Shireman. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers trail by 3 to the paint. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 12, Torrey Craig.
Here's Pritchard. Lets it fly. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Halliburton drives. Pass to Toppin from about 16. Boston pulls it in. And here's Tatum. No points yet. Mathurin with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Tipped. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Halliburton with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Mathurin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And here, the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Pass to Holiday. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by White. Outside, Brown. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. From the wing. Indiana with a rebound. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That one drops. He ties it up. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Outside Holiday. Shakes him. Good on the jump shot. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
Well, there's really a nice, smooth rhythm to Holiday's jump shot. I mean, the mechanics are solid, very efficient, and he gets nice lift on that J, too.
Here's Turner. Good D by Porzingis.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Horford. From 18 feet away. Brown, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Second chance effort. Banked it in off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. A good look from Turner. Porzingis grabs the board.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Outside Nesmith. Lets it fly from 18. Halliburton misses. Boston on offense. They lead by 1. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. It's Tatum working inside.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam for the tie. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 3. Outside Porzingis.
You know, given his height, it's really tough to affect his shot without fouling. So Porzingis is a tall task for defenders, pun intended.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Moving on the court.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Halliburton goes. Halliburton getting it done against the tough D.
Halliburton, with that strength, that time, not going to let the defense deter him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Back to Siakam. Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Craig. Here's Shireman. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Another shot. Horford gets it done inside.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
On the take. And the basket by Shireman. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Tatum. The deep three. Offensive rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Five to shoot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Mathurin. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Nembhard left side. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Nembhard's got 5 now.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
It's Brown on the wing. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Here's Nembhard. No good from 11 feet. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up 5. And time for a short break.
The Pacers 27.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Mikata with a steal. Here's the break.